So.
Hey, well, at least we caught it.
Oh.
We caught it.
Alright guys, welcome back, Subs and Paws, and we got some American made hi-fi, literally fi audio, 15-inch subwoofer. You can see the coils here are each separate coils inside. Where's my light? Here's my light. Let's get a good look at them coils, or the tinsels. Now the tinsels are massively, you can see how they're like glued on to the spider there, and there's probably about, I want to say, 3/4 of an inch gap on them loops, maybe an inch gap on them loops, so you can probably move about an inch, I'm guessing. There's some glue there. Massive amount of glue. I don't know if that's like normal or what. There's the coil. That's a 4-inch flat wound, I believe. Coil. Basket is a huge aluminum basket. Alright, so we're gonna put this inside the box here. We got 8-gauge wire on it. We're going to put that on the JP43 and throw some power to it. See how she does. I believe it's a D1. So we're going to wire it down to a 1/2 ohm and see what she does. We'll have her on the SMD. We'll be right back, guys. Alright guys, welcome back. So I know everybody kind of heard the other day, I had this subwoofer going. I mean, this should sound phenomenal, and it did. Like in the lows, it sounded really, 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 really well. So there's no kind of sound there, so I don't think it has anything to do with a voice coil. I'm gonna free air this too. Now, quietly listen. It almost feels like when I lift this up, let me see. Can you hear that? Like something's loose somewhere. So there's a few bolts on here. I'm just gonna, especially where the magnet meets the basket here, the motor meets the basket, I can actually see where they are. I'm gonna see if I can get my little, I think they're Allen wrenches, and see if I can get them. Oh, this is really strong too. Okay, so that is a Phillips screwdriver. I might be able to get in there, and I have a little tool here I can use. Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, Aiden? No. Where he lives. Aiden only thinks that because he owns guns. But he only owns guns because of where he lives. It's just like a safety thing. Like, he's
And I can't
like,
see inside of this.
like that at all.
I don't know if I need a...
I know. But he's not like that at all.
Now, I'm not taking this whole thing apart. I'm just trying to get in here to... I'm hoping that I can get in there.
So it's more just like a safety thing.
I don't know if that's I can't see.
Like the kindest person, he's not like
I
that.
think it's a screwdriver too.
He, like,
I don't think that's a...
he could be coming down.
I can't see it though. Yeah, I think that's a Phillips. Let me see if I can get in there with this.
It was gonna come up anyway. Oh my god. It was gonna come up anyway. But just like ask me, like, if you ever really have a question, like, I'm an open book. I mean, I don't tell everyone everything. What?
Yeah, oops, excuse me. I can't get in there.
Because I'm not meeting nobody. I'm not giving nobody my number. Like, I'm not doing that.
I'm wondering if
And I don't show my
I can screw those down at all.
nothing.
This is driving me insane. I'm gonna have to get my.
And she used her bill. Nobody knows. Only email.
Oh, I got these here. I can try.
Right, nobody knows. That's what I'm saying. Nothing.
All right, let's see here.
Nothing. I don't see my face. I don't say my name. I don't give my hands money. I don't say where I live. Nothing.
Okay, so that's loose. So that's righty tighty. Okay, so let's see if I can clip on here. I think I'm gonna get the. Man, this thing is strong. Okay, let's see if there's anything on the bottom I can screw in here. This thing's kind of. It's weird because there's like. Here we go. And I think there are torque wrenches, torque drivers on the bottom too. But I might be able to use, yeah. I might be able to use, so it's smaller than that. Let's see here. This might be it right here. Okay, so maybe the next size down from that. This one's way too big. This one might be. Fingers crossed. I don't think so. I think it's too big. I might even have to use a torque wrench. The star one. It's a star one, not the. No, this one's too small. Alright, let me just get my Allen wrench set here. Okay. Let's see. I'm thinking it's probably this one here.
Mommy shark.
And this magnet, like, it wants it to go everywhere except for in the hole. Okay, so that one's too big. Let's see. Yeah, I might have to use a torque wrench. The actual torque wrench. And I think I have, they're like Allen drivers, but they're the star, it's like a star Allen driver. So let me grab that, I think it's in my car, and I'll be right back. Alright. Alright guys, so welcome back. So I got one of these. It's a little baby wrench, and it comes with all these different bits here. And I think this bit is this right here, actually. That's the bit. See the little star? Almost like an Allen, but I think it's a T30. So you stick it in the wrench here like that, and now you have a little wrench to tighten up. So we're gonna try to put that there, and I think that is it. T30. Yep, right in. Okay, so that's. Okay, so this is tightened. Okay, so that's tight. Okay, that's in. That's tight. Okay.
I do. But only, like, I don't post.
Alright, come on, baby. There we go. You can kind of feel it slip in. Alright. There we go. Okay. Just want to check all these, make sure they're all. Come on, baby. Come on. I gotta turn this around this way, and I'm gonna be doing those two. So this one here and this one here are the only ones I gotta do now. Alright, here we go. Alright. Alright. Okay, let's see. Now I'm guessing that if those were that the inside here are the same. Now let's see if I can get in there. This magnet keeps on trying to grab my wrench. It's so strong I can't even pull it off of it. Okay, and I think those are just, I think they're screwdrivers. I think those are Phillips. Let me see if I can stick this in there first. I'm gonna try that. See if I can get this in there. Okay, so there's one here. So there's like two on the. So there's one that looks like it goes on the motor right here, right in here, and then there's another one on the basket here. And they're really hard to get to. They're not easy to get to. And this thing keeps grabbing my wrench, telling it to go its own way. Alright, let's see. As soon as I get it anywhere close, I wish I could see in there because I can't see. It looks like it's a Phillips, but I'm not sure. I'm not 100%. Oh, smacking the voice coil. I don't want it to smack the voice coil. Now, there looks like to be a ton of glue around the top of the voice coil here, so I don't know if that's making any difference. The voice coil, I mean the spider looks like it's good, like all glued around. The spider looks really good all around. But I don't see what that would make any difference if there was extra glue on the voice coil up top here. That shouldn't make any difference.
Like, I wish that, like, because that, it's like, it's weird to, like,
let me see. I'm trying to look inside. See if that's. Alright, let's see. I don't know if it's smaller. Let me see if I can get this in there. Oh, come on. There's my camera falling into my stuff over here. Alright, I'm going to put this camera over here. I really need to get rid of this tripod. That's the problem. It's this tripod. Okay, let's see here. Oh, whoa. It just keeps smacking up against stuff. Let me see if I can put this in there. I don't know if this is smaller or Alright, I can't seem to get this in there, but that seems like where the problem area is inside where the motor's attaching this here. Let me see when I pick this up if it makes any difference. And then we're going to free air this. I know this is getting long and drawn out here. I want to see if it see, I can kind of hear. That's got to be where it is, right there. One of these joints. Yeah, that's not loose. Right there. It's loose right here somewhere. So I got to see if I can get in there somehow and find out what that is. Let me see if I can get a... I'll be back in a second, guys. Alright, guys. Welcome back. Let me see if I can move this over here. Get some extra light. I'm gonna put this over here. I'm gonna put this over here. Just trying to find a place for the light here. There we go. Is that good? Is this extra light or what? Looks like there's extra light on the box down here where the port is. So anyways, I'm trying to get that some extra light. I just put all these in by hand. I used a flathead screwdriver to help me get the speaker centered correctly. Just nudge it around a little bit at a time, side to side, nudge it around a little bit. So I'm gonna put it on kind of like a car tire, go from one side to the other side. Just hard enough down with my hand force. I don't want to use a screwdriver on here. I mean a torque wrench or the electric drill or electric screwdriver. My hands, I can do this myself. Once I get this in the box, it's probably going to stay in the box anyways. We're going to throw this on the JP43. See what we get for power. And I might try the Stetson EX Black Edition 2 ohm version, just because that 2 ohm version might, I don't know where this is gonna run at, and that's usually where I base my what amplifier I'm gonna use on whatever speaker. If it runs at 4 ohms, then I'll use an amp that does better at 4 ohms. Right, so this was relatively easy going in. So this is a very nice, this is actually my first real aero ported box. I mean, I have another 10-inch one, but it's kind of, I think it was just like thrown together. And this is more of a custom built aero ported box. The aero port goes down to to here, I think. It's a fairly big port. It's about that big, probably maybe I want to say 8 inches in diameter. So this thing's gonna move a lot of air, I'm guessing. It should sound crazy. I'm gonna throw some power at it, see what it does. Alright, we're all screwed in here. I'm gonna get my son to help me out, get it over on the bench there, and we'll be right back, guys. Alright, guys, welcome back, welcome back. Alright, let me get this set up a little bit here. There we go. Alright, let's get this on so you guys can see. So I think I'm gonna play, I guess I'll start off with test tones and we'll see where we are with test tones. And I just got a question. I don't know if it's unloading funny in the box or like something's wrong with the sub. Now I did buy this used. The guy didn't have it in the box when I bought it. So I free ear tested it. I mean, it sounded fine when I free ear tested it. And it sounds phenomenal in the lows. It's when it hits the high, like 40 hertz. It sounds like, it's still making bass. It just sounds like there's like something rattling in the box maybe. It could be something loose in the box. I don't know. I am gonna, I guess I'm gonna have to check out because there's braces inside the box. It could be a brace in the box making noise. So I'll start off right here and we'll do that. Now this is 29 to 41 hertz. You guys can see it. Now, depending on the tone, it runs different for impedance too. I've seen up in the 7s for impedance. I am going to test this a different way too. I have to rewire it. I didn't have a wire and a connector to wire it in parallel, so it's wired in series at the moment. Let's see if we can get some more power to it. What we got here? Here. It might all right, we're gonna start off, we'll start here and then I'll raise up the volume. Now this is 33 and 28 hertz, so let's see what it does here. I definitely have to check and see if the box is secured, because I definitely can hear some kind of rattling somewhere. Now that's definitely the 29 hertz there. Goes up higher, you can hear like that little, almost like a rattle. Now in a car, I don't think you'd hear that. Definitely the lower tones, it definitely goes up higher. So it's definitely the lower tones. And we're barely moving the sub. That's so crazy. Definitely the lower tones. Now that's 28 hertz. Alright, so let's just try a tone out for a second here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to try out my classic song here and see how that does. And that's actually very high powered, so I'm going to turn this down a little bit. So that's 32 hertz and up, if anybody's curious. But slowed down. Alright, we're going to back this up. We'll turn it down and we'll back up the song. We'll get a cough drop. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, it's in the middle of the song. Here we go. Alright, let's see where we are here. Oh yeah. let's give it some out volume now. See what we're getting here. Oh, there we go. 1,000 watts. Yeah, it's got to be something inside the box because it sounds like maybe a brace is rattling or something. All right, let's give it a little bit more. There we go, 1,000 watts. All right. See what we get for a high here. Go on dyno power. It's not big enough. Here we go. So 1110. Line this here. And we'll start out again. 1508, all right. Yeah, we definitely got to get this wire down. $16.91. You know what, guys? I'm going to try to screw some of these screws in and see if that makes any difference. So I'll be right back, guys, okay? We're going to try this test again.